Okay, this is just a very simple exercise that's mainly for release of excessive tension that's built up through the day from, if you go on a long car trip or if you just want to relax in general because you have a job that stresses you out or anything like this. The main idea is that you want to completely relax as much as possible, and then you just need the position, which I'll get into now. Couches are a good height. If you have a box, I'd recommend putting some sort of like yoga mat or pillow on it because you don't want this thing cutting into the back of your knee. You'll see in a second. So it needs to be as comfortable as possible to help the relaxation response. As soon as there's something cutting in, the body will contract a bit to protect itself. So couches are great. We set up like this. You want to kind of like shuffle yourself in pretty close to the edge, so your knees are kind of almost above your hips. From here, you just want to relax as much as possible. And you'll see here that here my knees, I actually have to use like power in my adductors to keep them up, so I just like go completely floppy. The interesting thing here is because the legs are totally supported, there's no reason the adductors shouldn't be able to relax, but as you'll very quickly find, they hold tension, and so they sit there just being tight, even though they should be able to go completely floppy. And the other thing is that you want to try and, if you can, keep your back flat on the ground. From here, you're just going to stay here. There's not much particular intention about it, except that you really want to relax. If you notice there's a particular bit of tension that you can relax, you can actively relax it, that's fine. And there's also no problem for people who, like to read or whatever, just sit here and read or have a sleep or anything like that. It's a great position. You'll feel muscles slowly switch off over, 5-10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour kind of thing if you want to stay longer. I do recommend doing it pretty regularly, like once a day, once every other day at the least, just to allow the effect to kind of build up, because you will get better at relaxing, especially the deep muscles that are kind of cross where the leg joins to the torso. So there's all the hip flexors and things, and the deep adductors in here that are really need to relax. The psoas in particular, for people who don't know about the psoas, it's a muscle that joins from the top of the hips. It goes through underneath the lower organs and connects all the way up to the spine. It's kind of like a weird tent shape, and that muscle is like a muscle that's chronically tense in basically everyone. So this is a good position to let that muscle finally relax. And yeah, you just want to stay here for as long as you can with the idea that you want to relax. If you've got any breathing exercises that or yoga, breathing or meditation or anything, by all means do it in this position as well. Super wonderful, super simple. I have had a lot of people, I posted this on Instagram, a lot of people wrote back saying they did this exercise like 3 times and then all of a sudden some chronic back pain that they had left or ankle problem or something like that. Not guaranteeing that'll sort your problem out, but it does stuff, definitely. So have a go. Feel free to write in the comments on this video or send me a direct message if it does something nice for you.